Texture with this playlist. I hope you stay around and watch everyone. We're working today with some angel wings. They measure about 12 inches high by 5 inches wide, and I'm using some joint compound. I'm going to insert the image here so you'll see what I'm using. I will add a link down in the description so you can find exactly what I use. I think it was around $10 for this big bucket, and it will last you a very, very long time. It's super smooth and easy to spread on with either your spreaders or your spatulas or whatever is your tool of choice when you're working with texture. Now you see these wings do have that design etched in there. We're not going to see that. They do already come like that, etched or plain, and that's just the ones that I grabbed. We do multiple sizes of these wings, and it's one of our best sellers actually. But today we're working with the wings, adding the texture, just kind of patting and deciding how I want to start. This is the first time I've worked with this joint compound, and I'm really happy with how easy it was to maneuver. So I just decided at this point, instead of trying to stack it in all the little sections, that I'm just going to spread it on there like butter, and then we'll go back and add the texture. So tell me down in the comments, have you worked with texture? Do you love to work with texture? I love to look at it. I love the look of it. I love to watch other people do it. I'm not sure yet if I'm in love with working with it, though. I do love to paint. I'm just not convinced that I'm sold on this. What do you think? Are you going to give this a try? Tell me down below. Be sure and watch the rest of the artists that are in the playlist today. I'm sure each one is going to be so different, and you'll be glad that you did. This is presented by A Common Canvas. We are a group of artists, and we all have the one thing in common, that we love to paint. And adding texture and painting that is part of the paint, right? We're happy to have you join us. We are putting a playlist out every 2 weeks on Thursday afternoons at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have some fun challenges. This challenge this week, obviously, is to work with texture. And then coming up in a couple of weeks, we'll have a different challenge that will be announced. So be sure, if you like what you see and you want to come back and interact and get to know the artist that you're watching better, give them some likes, give them some comments, show them some love. It doesn't cost a thing for you to do that, but it sure does make a huge difference to the artist that you're watching. It's a great way that you can support and be a blessing to them. I'm really starting to like the way these angel wings are turning out. I do love that texture. It makes them look like fluffy and feathery, doesn't it? So now, what color do you think we're going to add? What color would you add? I already have a plan. We're using some metallic gold. And again, this is another item that I got off of the Amazon, and that's listed in our Amazon storefront, but I will also link this exact paint down below. It's a nice thick gold metallic. I like that it comes in the tube, and I like how easy it is. I like the amount of coverage. I'm just using a small brush and kind of going over the raised parts of the wings of that texture that's sticking up. I'm just kind of brushing over the top of that, and then I'm going back in some of the areas after I put the bulk on the tips, and then I do a little bit of dry brushing to have some different variations of the gold over the whole thing. And here you see I'm going around doing a little bit heavier on the edges to kind of give it a framed look Okay, so I guess I need to admit that I'm starting to kind of like them. Didn't think I was going to love this project, but as I always say, trust the process, because the perfect project is the one that makes your heart smile in the end when you're done. This one's starting to make my heart smile. What about you? Do you like those gold accents on there? Would you do solid gold, or would you just do some dry brushing of the gold like I'm doing? How would you do yours? Now these can go as part of a wreath attachment. These can go on, you can put it on a round or another surface, or just put some command strips or something on the back of them and hang them on the wall. These would look good over a desk or a bookshelf, or they would make a great gift for someone. We do have our wood blanks all listed in our Etsy shop as well as our website. And if you have a custom design or sign in mind, we are always happy to accommodate that where we can as well. So once again, please do take the time to watch through the playlist and give everybody some encouragement. And I hope you have a wonderful day.